We got ourselves team 1 with Cal Drogo. We got ourselves Ari on the team. We got ourselves Voss. Wait, hold on. B. Vaughn Samdishp. Voss Samdishp. I have no idea. Vaughn. We're going to call him Vaughn. We got some Malfurion as well as Jura. It looks like it is going to be Arhi first up versus Anton. The two juggernauts fighting each other off the bat. Are you kidding me? Stun onto Arhi as he got himself the big storm, not Stormkeeper, Sky Fury totem, dropping down big blast into Anton. Anton with an AMS, drop himself the full army of the dead, trying to get himself out and running. Arhi backing up out of there behind the pillar as the grippy hand is up. It's going to be at least a bomb out and running. Once they get the army of the dead, there it goes, trying to get a chain of ice into Arhi, but he can't really slow down a ghost of that much. The mana just continues to run. There's still a lot of damage from the pets. Arhi's going to have to go for some healing at some point. Battle Mess Stricken, trying to get himself some resources. Anton with a full runic bar wants to get up and melee with Arhi, and he got himself a lot of pressure, lots of damage. The army that are finally falling apart. And Arhi, I don't know if he got to use Chain Harvest yet. Big Ellie blast into Anton. Anton got himself a lot of death strikes. The bigger the hit from Arhi, the bigger the death strike is going to heal for. So Deathstrike does a lot of healing based on how hard you got hit recently. Stun onto Arhi, has to go for a trinket, immediately heal, immediately wall this off. Anton, I think, was able to focus on the Sky Fury totem there. And Anton, it might actually be a good idea for him to focus Sky Fury totem instead of sub. Just spend one global into that thing. One Scourge Strike into that Sky Fury instead. Arhi got himself a big Chain Harvest. That is a second pet. Actually, I don't think it even matters how many targets he hits. The Chain Heal, I think, does a set amount of damage, set amount of healing to every enemy it hits. As Anton trying to see if he could find Arhi, trying to get around the corner if he can at all. Looks like that ghoul is going to get sacrificed in a fresh one summoned. Anton has the ability to summon the full army of the dead back up again. He just needs a dark transformation with his pet in order to gain the damage of his legendary that empowers the value of him and his pet, the auto attack speed and the damage. And I believe the rest of the pets get the benefits too. Army of the Dead joining in with Apocalypse. Does he send out the A-bomb as well? Gonna be the pet amped up. The swarm, the pet is amped up. Arhi trying to get around the corner, is able to run away, but the pets are able to at least catch up, back up to him, stunned by the secondary pet, and Arhi goes down. Anton just overpowers him with a full army of the boys. Scout Drogo popping in. All offenses getting used. Anton having to pop an IBF in there. That is a really, really risky move for the monk to use all defense on all offense that quickly. But Anton did have the armor that is still rolling in. So I guess it makes sense. Big spin to win by Khal Drogo. Anton gonna hit big, goes for big death strikes. And Anton so close to low health. Fist of Fury repairing him out. Got himself the grippy hand. Got himself resources. Deathbed getting used. Khal Drogo with the disarm. Khal Drogo trying to see if he can catch up to him. Get him low enough in cap. Trinket out of Anton. Stun onto Khal Drogo. Trinket's out of his flesh cut is up. New search right there. Touch of death instead. Just touches him. Oh no. And Anton does go down. The gamble paid off big time. Holy moly is going to be up next. Khal Drogo is super low in health. Flash Cap getting muzzled really quickly. That's going to be Holy. Needs to get a kill shot on around the corner. Big grenades dropping down. And this needs to get a good enough angle. Give a big kill shot, follows through, and that's going to be the pet kill command right after. Holy moly does end up taking him out. Again, big gamble, big reward. You either go in for the biggest damage possible. Well, that's all you can really do. A big gamble, big defenses used immediately just to amp up the damage versus the Death Knight. But then you could have left high and dry without the Hunter. Who has a lot of mobility and a lot of CC to lock you down. Big Death Chakram coming in versus Malfurion. Dusty wall is off. Huge explosion. Big damage out of Holy moly. Malfurion is going to have to pop a wall both for full defense. Is going to be that Chimeric Poison silence on him and then reducing the amount of healing and damage he does. He's going to tuck tail and run. Harpoon to reconnect as Holy moly. Keeping the pressure on the Feral Druid. Going to be maybe a Cyclone Trinket? No. Malfurion is able to catch up on a little bit of healing. I wonder, most likely Holy moly's pet does have some sort of a mortal check effect, right? Bash on the Holy moly is going to go for a trinket. Muzzle and Malfurion is looking to get himself maybe in big trouble. Gotta be Seapot. Oh no. Holy moly does end up taking him out. Survival Hunter. Back in action. I don't think we've seen a Survival Hunter play that hard in a while. Gonna be, wait, hold on. B-Von, B-V-O-N-S-A-M, Von Samdeshp. Von Samdeshp. That's as good of a name as I can really get it. And that's supposed to be BV on Samdeshp. I have no idea. Gonna be in a Mind Blast into Holy moly with a torrent. Gonna be a Holy. Popping up some defenses and Vaughn full PI, actually getting cut on low health. Big explosion to follow is going to be dispersed in the last second of that explosion. Want to make sure they're actually safe. The void form is going to be down. PI is down. Needs himself a bit of healing. Shadow Menzo is going to be a big kill shot by Holy. Oh my goodness. Blasting out the Shadow Priest. 5 minutes into the duel. Man, these duels are going by really quickly. Sejuro is the last one left over in team 1. Trying to see if he can get a War Stomp versus Holy Moly. And Holy is going to have to play defensively. House Turtle is going to have to use it defensively in order to catch up on a bunch of healing. Might have to play a longer game versus Yuri here as we're getting to that 5-minute mark. 4% dampening final rolling. Maybe Sejuro gives himself a second wind. Does he? It looks like he has a pretty big shield. I think Flash Cut is still on him. It looks like he is not playing second wind. Maybe. Going to be a Steel Trap Fear by Sejuro just to keep the Hunter nearby. Doesn't want him going anywhere. And maybe has Reflect for the Freezing Trap. Storm Bolton to lock him down. Got himself Sharpened Blade in order to make sure that Mortal Strike does a better damage. Does someone to the Hunter, but the Hunter got grenades and everything. Feign Death for the Shackle. Sejuro super low health. Does go for a little bit of Rallying Cry. Himself a little bit of healing. Leaping away. Double leap from the pet into a Flash Scout. Holy moly, there's no way for him to stop it. It is going to pull his spell back a little bit. Sejuro should be able to catch up on a lot of health. Second win rolling in. He got himself the Flesh Cut, absorbing all the damage. Holy moly, needs to go for a bit of a reset himself. It's going to put him on ice. Maybe go for a full camo. Sejuro looks like he had some kind of a dot rolling. What is that Warbreaker delay? That Warbreaker actually just hit you or what? I think there was a bleed on the pet or something. Steel Trap. Sejuro tried to get back up in there. He got a Flesh Cut. He got Sharpened Blades. He got everything ready. But holy moly, he's going to have to extend this duel for a little bit longer. Got himself a bit of a first aid, and Sejuro is going to mount up. Ready to go. On his big old gladiator mount as it pokes through a wall. His head is just looking at the inside. Oh, what's in there? Holy moly is going to go for a reset of his own. Sejuro, I think, is waiting for some cooldowns of himself. He got a trinket coming up soon. Parry up very soon. Warbreaker, Avatar, maybe waiting out for the banner. So maybe he just wants to go in for the all-in. If Sejuro wants to get a chance to fight the team too, he needs to defeat Holy Moly. And then still Talrion, Grook, and G-Funk over on the other team. So you got to play this very carefully versus Holy. He wants to have a chance at beating the Survival Hunter and then to continue the pressure onto the next one. Whoever's going to be it. Shattering Throw versus Holy Moly's Flesh Cut is going to be able to blast right through it. Stun onto Sejuro, and it's going to be a big explosion on Sejuro. Likely, big explosion. Got a parry to reduce some of the damage taken. Going to be that Chimeric. Reducing the damage Sejuro got for a little bit. Holy Moly disarm. Going to be a Freezing Trap. No Reflect. And Holy Moly backing up out of there, making sure those dots roll in Sejuro. Once you keep the pressure rolling, Harpoon, as he's trying to get behind the pillar, gonna be that coordinated assault, or rather flank strike together with the pet. Reflect is up and catches the Freezing Trap. Sejuro kind of low on health. Does Holy Moly take him out? Sejuro needs something for a defensive. He probably needs to go for a fear. Doesn't have a fear actually. Doesn't have anything at all. I think Holy Moly got him with a grenade taking out the warrior. Holy moly. With 3 kills, I thought it was going to be 4 for some reason, but he does get 3 by the looks of it. There it is. Wait, was one of them no, he does get 4. There was a seed pod. Holy moly. Type something in the Discord so I can give you a roll. That was a 1v4. I got to give you the champ roll for that one. Alrighty, boys. Let's go.